I'm back! What's up everyone? Welcome back to Cabin Vapors. It's so nice to be back here on my channel. As a lot of you know, I flew down to Florida to take care of my grandmother's estate after she passed away. I cleaned it all out, got it ready for sale, and plus I didn't have any internet while I was down there, so I couldn't make videos and post anything, so that's why I've been away for so long. I apologize. I'm going to be getting back to all your emails, all your comments, stuff like that. I'll be back on the vape community, on the free forum site. So I'm back. I'll be making more videos, more reviews, more everything, so look out for that. I'll be having some more giveaways, some more unique giveaways than what other people would be basically giving away. So look out for that type of stuff. Now, before I left for Florida to take care of my grandmother's estate, I went down to DC Vape Fest, which was a 3-hour drive for me. I wasn't feeling very well that day, so I only got to stay for 3 hours. But within that 3 hours, I got to meet a whole bunch of different cool people that had much more knowledge than I did on certain things, and a whole bunch of different e-juice companies, manufacturing companies, stuff like that. So I got to pick up a whole bunch of different e-juice from some of the vendors down there. Really cool place, though. Really, really cool if you're a vapor. You share the common theme of just vaping, and people just care about what type of vape you got, your performance. A lot of nice people, so that was a really cool experience for me. So I'll be going over more stuff like that about DC Vape Fest, what I got, whatnot. So I'm going to go over a couple of the companies, e-juice companies I got to get some e-juice from. And the very first one I have one here is the Vapor Hut. Here's their card. They're based out of Oklahoma. They have 5 different stores there. And the flavor I got to try from the Vapor Hut is Smurfberry at 12 milligrams nicotine. I'm not sure what the VG-PG balance is. I think it's 60 VG 60 VG 40 PG. I'll look into that for this review. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting flavor to say the least. Now the second flavor I got to try here, I don't know if any of you guys have these, but they're stink bugs up here in the Northeast. We're infested with these things. They look like prehistoric bugs, man. Look at this thing. Off with the card, man. Alright, the next e-juice flavor I have here is Virgin Vapor's Organic Kona Coffee Milkshake. Pretty interesting. And here's their card that the stink bug was just attaching himself to. And I'll get to this review here within the next couple of days, along with a whole bunch of different e-juice companies here I have. Now, one I won't be able to sample for you, but I can tell you about, because their e-juice was so good, I vaped the whole bottle when I was down in Florida. It's called Powdered Keg, and this is by the e-cig Outpost, based out of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Very nice guy there. He had a whole bunch of different e-juice flavors, stuff I never even heard of before. Now, this Powdered Keg kind of reminded me of maybe like a frosted mug root beer mixed with a Tootsie Roll, mixed with maybe a red velvet cake. It was really interesting. It was like a really robust, rich, sweet flavor. Really good. I would suggest anybody getting this one if you like more like the desserty chocolate, sweet flavors, I would say. Really good e-juice company, though. And one I don't have their card on. When I was down in Florida, I needed some e-juice, so I went to a local shop. Very nice guys. It's called Exhale Vapors, and that's out of Port Charlotte, and it's Juicy Peach. And now you can go on their website, which is www.exhalevapors.com, and get their e-juice, which is all made in-house down there. Really nice guys. A whole bunch of different crazy e-juices, like some 120 or some 150 e-juices they have there. As I said, really cool place down there. Little shop, little brick and mortar, but they had all the supplies that you could ever need. Now, one thing I realized when I was down in Florida, everybody usually vapes Ego-style batteries. If they're lucky, they'll have a twist on it with just maybe, I got this tank here I'll have to review. It's an SD3 tank, and bam. It looks like an e-cig, basically. Everybody, oh yeah, that's an e-cig, okay? Now, when I'm walking around with this, here my VTR, and let's say my iClear 30B, people are like, what the heck is that thing, man? I got a lot of rude comments and stuff like that, people trying to test my knowledge on stuff like that. People really didn't want to listen. So, it was a little bit of a weird experience for me down in Florida, you know. Most people just have like the standard Ego batteries with a simple, you know, EVOD tank, stuff like that, so that kind of threw me off, but I did get a couple people know exactly what my vape is, and they showed me theirs, and it was cool just to, you know, interact with somebody like that that actually knew what vaping was, rather than just, you know, your standard Ego style tank with a CE4 tank on it. I mean, Ego battery. But besides that point, I have some more topics to talk about in later videos. I'll be doing the e-juice flavor reviews. I'll be giving away some things, some e-juices on the www.thevapecommunity.freeforms.net. Check it out if you haven't checked that out already. I'll put a link below here somewhere. And I'll be giving away some interesting things. Maybe if you're starting to get into rebuildables, I can help you out with certain things. Now, somebody was saying I was biased on certain products that I review. Now let me make one thing clear. Everything that I do on this channel is my personal opinion, and it's the truth about what I feel about it. If I don't like an e-juice, I feel like it tastes weird in this way. That's the truth of how I feel, and that's my opinion. You might love it, you might think it's the best flavor in the whole world, but to me, I might not like it. So take it with a grain of salt. My opinion is not always the truth. It's not always the correct answer. It's not always completely right. It's my opinion. So that's what I have to say on my channel. If you think I'm biased on something, or because a company might send me some e-juice, or they might send me something like this, I'm going to give it my honest review. I'm going to give it my honest opinion. So just to set out the groundwork on that, all my reviews are honest and truthful in my own opinion. So I thank all you guys that have been sending me emails. I'll be getting right back at you. I'll be on the Free Forums website. I'll be all around. So if you have any questions, comments, you can email me at cabinvapors@gmail.com. I'm always on there also. So I'd like to thank all you guys for sticking around and bearing with me through this tough time of my life and getting through all that type of stuff. And now I'm back on my channel. So out of anything, guys, vape on.